This woman was cleaning up broken glass with a mop, but her hands were cut and covered with wounds. Looking at her injured hands, a bold idea suddenly came to her mind. Why not invent a mop that could wring itself out? That way, people wouldn't have to touch the dirty water or risk cutting their hands, and it would also save time. At that moment, the inventive Joy was back. She grabbed some paper and a pen and sketched the design in her mind. Then she selected suitable yarn and went to her father's auto repair shop. Using the tools there, she quickly built the first prototype. In front of her family, she demonstrated her first self-wringing mop. It had a retractable mop head, about 91 meters of pure cotton strands water absorption, far better than any mop on the market. Joy hoped her father's girlfriend would invest in the product, but the woman said the money she had came from hard work, and she wouldn't waste a single dollar easily. She asked Joy 4 tough questions. Joy answered every one of them perfectly, showing impressive business insight. The woman began to believe in both Joy and the product, so she agreed to make a small initial investment. Production soon began. Joy personally taught workers how to weave the cotton mop heads. Then she found the cheapest plastic mold factory to produce the parts. Before long, the first batch of self-wringing mops was completed. But just as they were preparing to sell them, the factory sent a new bill. They demanded payment for materials wasted during mold production. Joy believed the waste was the factory's mistake and refused to pay the large extra fee. Next, she went to a store owner and asked if he would display the mop in his shop window. The owner refused, saying the store only worked with distributors. So Joy visited distributors instead, but they laughed at the idea. No one is going to spend $20 on a high-tech mop, they said. After being rejected everywhere, Joy stood outside a shopping mall and tried selling the mop directly to passers-by. She didn't sell a single one. Instead, the police came and confiscated her products. At that moment, her ex-husband happened to pass by and saw everything. He might not have been a great husband, but he was still a good friend. He suggested a completely different way to sell the product. Sell it on television. He introduced Joy to his friend Nick, who worked at a TV network. Joy demonstrated the self-wringing mop to him. Nick, who had spent years in retail purchasing, immediately realized that this was a useful and practical invention. He agreed to feature the mop on a TV sales program. But there was one condition. Joy had to produce 50,000 mops within 1 week. Nick then showed her the TV shopping studio. In a sales segment that lasted less than 10 minutes, more than 20,000 phone orders came in. This completely new way of selling products filled Joy with confidence in her invention. She went back to the investor and asked for $200,000 to manufacture the 50,000 mops. But the woman said Joy had already wasted $18,000 and hadn't sold a single mop. This time, Joy would have to invest half the money herself before she would invest again. With no other choice, Joy mortgaged her house to get the loan needed for production. Finally, the day of the TV sale arrived. Her entire family gathered around the television, but to their shock, the presenter did a terrible job. He clearly hadn't prepared at all and made a mess of the demonstration on live TV. Not a single mop was sold. Her whole family began blaming Joy. It looked like the $200,000 investment was about to disappear. Joy couldn't accept that outcome. She went straight to Nick and asked for one more chance. She wanted to go on television herself, because only she truly knew how to explain and sell the mop she had invented. After persistent pleading, Nick finally agreed to let her appear on the show.